Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty. And today we are going to talk about some brands that I really love in the skincare world. There is this broad generalization that I'm going to be using. Not every single product in every single one of these brands is amazing. There's gonna be a dud in here. There's gonna be ingredients on that icky ingredient list that might be in some of these products. So you still need to be reading the ingredient list. Same goes for the list of brands that I kind of like to stay away from. You know, there might be an amazing product in that brand, but again, using this overarching generalization from what I've experienced and what I've read in ingredient lists. So I want to start off with Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice is a huge cult classic in this arena. She is super well known for starting kind of this no frills basic skincare line quite a long time ago. It has definitely boomed since she started it, but her focus is research-based information, and she also has a blog on her website. She has an ingredient list, dictionary that's super cool, so you can look at a product, go into her blog if you want to look at some of those things and get some more information on what that does for your skin, as well as going to the ingredient dictionary to see if that's something you really want to use in your skin. And she kind of rates the ingredients, not kind of, she does. So I don't know, I just really love her products. I feel like, you know, they're not drugstore price, but they're mid-range. So I can get an amazing active serum for $20 to $30. That's pretty dang good nowadays. She has a huge range, again, huge range. If you like her stuff, you would like me to recommend anything from her, let me know. Tomorrow I am gonna go through like my favorite products specifically, and I do have some really great products from her that I have tried and can recommend. But in general, her stuff is bomb. So Paula's Choice is number one. Number two is Drunk Elephant. I have a special place in my heart for Drunk Elephant because it is the first super active ingredients that I've tried on my skin, and I will always go back. It is very high end in my mind. In my lifestyle, you know, a serum is $90. Now that serum lasts for 6 months, but you know, you have to really be investing money in that initial purchase. Now, the brands that I'm talking about right now, there have been some drama within the brands. I'm not talking about any of that. I am talking strictly ingredients, research-based information, no icky stuff, worked on my skin, have tried, etc. So Drunk Elephant is amazing. I like what they stand for. I like that they don't have the icky ingredients. I like that they actually work. Can you find things that work at a lower price point? 100%. And I will talk about that too when I talk about the products that I will recommend. But I think, again, this overarching idea that you can probably go and pick up any product and see a result if you go to that line. You know what I'm saying? Youth to the People is a little bit new to me, but what I have tried, I've loved. I love what they stand for. I love that their products can be recycled. They do a lot for the world in general, for the environment. The ingredients they pick are geared toward that, right? Sustainable living. So they look beautiful. I'm a sucker for packaging. And they work on the skin. They are another higher end brand, but kind of what I've said before is if you're gonna invest money in something that's higher end, I mean, you can pay the money for the name if you want. But the whole point of investing in something higher end, in my mind, is that you're paying for something you can't get at the lower end, which in this brand, I feel that is kind of something they do. They have ingredients that might not be in a lower end brand, and they mix ingredients that might not be mixed together at a lower end brand. So they might have an ingredient that you can get anywhere, but they mix it with 3 other ingredients, which is why you're paying more money. So beautiful packaging, sustainable packaging, or you know, really good for the environment, smells delicious, and works well. Sunday Riley is kind of up there with Drunk Elephant. I have friends that products from Sunday Riley are their ride or die products. Again, super high end, totally worth it if it's gonna work and you can't find it anywhere else. So that's another high-end one. I wanna talk about some maybe lower end, medium end ones. The Ordinary, now this is where if you are an introductory skincare person, you might wanna start here. I still use things from The Ordinary. Some of my ride or die products are from The Ordinary. This is where I mean, where you're gonna get not one skincare serum with 10 products. What The Ordinary does, and what another brand does that I'm going to talk about, is they boil it down to that one ingredient, sometimes two, maybe pushing it three. But for the most part, like if you want lactic acid and that's all you want, and you want to see how that fares on your skin, go to The Ordinary. You're going to pay $5 for a serum that can last you 3 months, and you're going to see results. It's just lactic acid, right? Or it's just hyaluronic acid, or it's just a basic face wash. So you're getting those basic ingredients. You can kind of mix and match what works for your skin and save so much money. And they really, really work. Again, I have products that I will continue to buy forever unless some weird thing happens, from The Ordinary, and they all range around $10. I especially have a tip that if you like oils on your skin, like let's say that you really love marula oil or rose hip seed oil, there is no difference between the Drunk Elephant one and the Ordinary one. And the Drunk Elephant one is close to $100. The Ordinary one is 10, like 10 times the amount of money. So again, do you want to pay for the Drunk Elephant one because it makes you feel luxurious and you have the money? Great, go for it. But if you don't, that's kind of where you want to separate what you buy high end versus low end. Does that make sense? So the Ordinary is more for, you know, purchasing individual ingredients per serum, building your own kit, and trying out products or ingredients to see how they sit on your skin. Another one similar to The Ordinary is the Inky List. Very, very similar, a tiny bit more expensive, and they have a few other different products. Definitely worth a try. I actually have not purchased anything from the Inky List yet because I lean more towards The Ordinary, but they are very similar in price point and in philosophy, where you're purchasing that one product, testing it on your skin, and not having this huge ingredient list on your serum. Then we have skin actives. I really like a couple of things from this brand. Again, overarching generalities, there could be products from this brand that have those icky ingredients, but they're lower to mid price point. And what this company is they are, so I don't know if you guys know about this, but you can private label wine. You can private label eyeshadow palettes, right? So there's a company that makes these eyeshadow palettes or the wine or whatever. You purchase it, you put your own label on it, and you say it's yours. That's legal. It happens all over the world. Skin Actives, used to be called Skin Active Scientific, is one of those companies that people purchase those products from, that skincare from, and then they put their label on it and say it's theirs. So again, it's legal, it's totally normal. So you are gonna get some really good mixes of ingredients. You're gonna get the pure stuff. I really like their vitamin C. It's a super high version of vitamin C. You can even just buy like vitamin C powder, just strict L-ascorbic acid powder, pure, you know, like really, really pure products to mix your own stuff. And they also have a blog that informs you on the ingredients and what they do from a science perspective. So I really, really like that website, especially just for information. Then we have CeraVe. Oh, do I love CeraVe. I had a friend that had red itchy skin. She'd been trying super high-end products, spending a crap ton of money, and I told her just go get that big tub of CeraVe moisturizing cream. Boom, everything was taken care of. Now, it is drugstore. It is a little bit more expensive for drugstore, so that big cream costs, you know, 15 bucks. Well, it's gonna last you a year. So in the end, you might invest a little bit more money at Walmart than you would expect to spend, but it's gonna last you a really long time. They have ceramides, which is huge. They have niacinamide in a lot of their products, which is huge. They are gentle, they are effective, and you have huge amounts of these things. Like my face wash has lasted for months. Again, I invested about 15 bucks in it, but it's lasted forever. And especially because, you know, you should be double cleansing, you know, getting a bigger amount of stuff is gonna help you do your routine in a way that's good for your skin and last a long time. COSRX, it's an Asian brand, and they kind of play with like the offbeat path. I don't know how to explain it, but like they have snail stuff in some of their products. They have like a different version of a BHA. It's not traditional salicylic acid. Anyway, they have just this interesting way of mixing ingredients. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it on their website. It's not breaking the bank. I would say it's low to mid price, kind of like CeraVe price. You might spend $20 to $30 on something, but beautiful products. And it's not so many ingredients packed in where you can't read the ingredient list, but it's not like The Ordinary where it's literally just hyaluronic acid. So definitely look into that brand. And they're huge as well. Like they last a really, really long time. There are brands that I've been checking out recently that I love, but I feel like I don't have enough information to really recommend them to you yet. You know, just looking at the ingredient list and looking at the packaging and looking what they stand for, I could recommend them, but I haven't really tried them yet. So this is not the be all end all. This is not the only good products out there. This is just the ones, these are just the ones that I've tried, that I've loved, that I've had success using, that friends have had success using, that I believe in their company, that I believe in their ingredient list. Again, this is overarching generalization. You're gonna go into these products and maybe find something that you don't wanna put on your skin. That's normal, okay? But in general, these are my favorite brands. Now, a few brands that I kind of stay away from, mostly because of fragrance, is like Fresh. Do they smell amazing? Yes. Kiehl's, smell amazing, feel amazing. So much fragrance and essential oils. It's like not even worth it. Here is one. So, The Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience. I think it's a toner, treatment lotion, serum. Okay, so online, I mean like raving reviews. And my aunt sent me this little tiny bottle. This is almost only essential oils. Like I'm not. Smells amazing, smells like a freaking spa. Not putting it on my skin. I'm just not gonna do it. It's going to ruin my skin. I just know. I know from research, from science. Maybe right now it feels good, but in a year from now, if I were to continue using this would affect my skin in a negative way. So it's another brand, Origins. Are there products in these brands that work beautifully? I'm sure. I'm sure of it. But I'm just gonna stay away because the majority of the products contain things that I don't like on my skin. So like I said, Fresh, Origins, Kiehl's, Chanel, it's too fragrance for me. La Mer, this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about is La Mer. So their secret ingredient, no one knows that formula. No one knows what that really is. Other than that little secret formula, ingredient, magic thing, it's literally basic ingredients for moisturizing. Like you can find it at the drugstore. So they have basic, tried and true, great working ingredients. Yes. Is it worth $300? I don't know. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to talk about my favorite products I have personally used and loved and would highly recommend. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.